MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In the last episode, we arrived here in Rogueport, and we got to explore a little bit. It's very shady, but we're making do. And we also met our new party member, Goombella, who is an absolute delight. I love her. Professor Frankly is also tagging along too for now, but he's not an actual party member. But in this episode, we're going to be heading down this pipe and continuing our adventure. But first, I do want to talk to you. Let's have Goombella tell us a little bit about him.
That's Gus. He's part of that band of thieves who call themselves the Robbos. He looks like a total maniac, but he's actually a nice guy. Don't judge books by covers.
Okay, so he's pretty cool then, right? Whoa, hold up now. You're an outsider. Past this point is the turf of Ishnael, head of the Robbos. It's 10 coins to pass through. You're trying to pass without paying, and I'm afraid I'll have to whip you, but good. Goombella, I thought you said he was a nice guy. What happened? So we can pay him, and we can get passage this one time, or we can beat him up and have passage whenever we want, which sounds good to me. Let's beat him up. What? You gotta be kidding. You think you can fight your way through here? I'm gonna make you eat your words, tough guy. Let's get this party started. Yeah, he just outright wants to stab us. What was that about him being a nice guy, Goombella? You wanna tell us a little bit more about that with your tattle attack? Oh, look at this, our first tattle.
That's Gus. He's super annoying and tries to take tolls from everyone.
Yo, what was that about him being a nice guy, though? You're changing your story a lot here. Max HP is 20, attack is 3, and defense is 0. All in all, he's pretty tough. So yeah, at this point in the game, Gus can be a little bit of a challenge, but probably not too much. We can definitely take in.
Oh, and I'm sure it's super obvious, but that pointy spear of his hurts if you stomp on it.
So no jumping attacks. I wonder if this guy watches people pass 365 days a year. Talk about a workaholic. So yeah, he has an upward pointing spear, which is our cue to not use jump attacks, which also means that Goombella is, at this point, pretty useless in the way of attacking, because her only attack is jumping. But we do have our hammer, which is all we really need. Now, if he gets his attack off, we can guard it, and he only does 2 damage. I like having Goombella up front and guarding at this point. So if you defend, then she's gonna take even less damage. But, I do want to go over one more thing. I did miss a thing on purpose because Professor Frankly talks too much and was going to go through every single aspect about battling, which I didn't want to do because most of it is obvious. But there was one aspect of battling that he does cover that we didn't get to see, and that is super guarding. So, oh shoot, I mistimed that. If we press B instead of A, we can do a super guard, which is the same thing as a guard, but instead of just lessening the damage, you completely stop all damage and effects that the attack would have done. And on top of that, if it were a melee attack and he were like next to us, he would have taken 1 point of damage just because we countered him. So super guarding is great. Super guarding is awesome, and honestly, I'm probably going to be trying to super guard a lot. And specifically, the only reason why is because I find it more fun. Super guarding is definitely high risk and high reward. I'm gonna be making use of it a lot. So we'll see how that works out for me. It might turn out badly, but we'll find out together, I guess. Of course, I'm not going to completely, ignore just regular guarding, because there are going to be attacks that are just really confusing, and I need that extra, I don't even know what the timing is, but that extra little itty bitty fraction of a second to have my reaction time on point. But it is what it is. For attacks like these that are super obvious and the arc is pretty wide, it's more or less simple to land it. So now that we have that under our belts, we can use it anytime we want. I also really like the extra damage. It's just very, very convenient, especially for some of the enemies that we're going to be fighting. Here we go. And I think only like, how many more? Like 2 more turns probably. And we'll do that. Yeah, 2 more turns. There we go. And yeah, look at that super guarding! We're doing it! I actually didn't really need to do that because he was almost dead anyway. But look at that! We only took 1 hit in this entire fight because of super guard. So, that's fun. And for our troubles, we get a bunch of experience points for this early in the game. That's pretty awesome. Crud, you dumb video game heroes always pull this stuff! It's ridiculous! Simmer down, my dude. You think violence solves everything, don't you? Huh? Don't you? Well, yeah. So, welcome to X-Nauts, the eastern side of the city, which there's actually not a whole lot for us here right now, so we really didn't have to come past here. Obviously, there's going to be things for us to do. There's going to be people for us to meet. But the Trouble Center is the only place on the east side that other towns will come to. It's a place, if the place is open when you're in the neighborhood, you should drop in. So yeah, obviously nothing here for us right now. But later on, he'll be out of the way and we'll be able to come in here without worrying about a whole toll, you know. If you're down here, you darn well better have a compelling reason to be here. I was curious. Curiosity is as good a reason as any, right? Anyway, it's time. Let's go down the pipe and explore what the sewers have to offer us. Welcome to I went back up by accident. My bad. That was my bad. Anyway, here we are at Rogueport, sublevel 1. And if we come over here, hey man, what's up? You think it's cool to just waltz your way into our underground? Typical, you surface level snobs are so stuck up. Oh, I get to see the sun. I like to breathe clean air. Oh. Hey, yeah, come on over here, scruffy mustache man. We're gonna teach you some proper manners. Leave him alone. Can't two academics and a world-famous hero wander the sewers of a port town in peace? If this is your usual greeting to visitors, then you must have learned it down here because it stinks! I love her with all of my heart. Ouch, that was cold. Well, you're too good for a fight. If you ain't looking to tussle, then stay out of the sewer. Nobody doesn't start a fight with us. Nobody, let's get him. So, if we didn't fight the dude up top, this would have been our, you know, first real battle, quote unquote. Can't flee this fight. Yeah, they're too angry. A Goomba, a Spiky Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. Only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, is a Spiky Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you're the one who will take damage. Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump. Yeah, I get it. I can infer that, my guy. You get what I'm saying? Study your opponent before you choose to an attack method and be ready for those tricky action commands while attacking and blocking. Now go get him. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order you two. Yeah, okay. Thanks. I'll just be over here watching the two of you do your thing from a safe distance. But good luck. All right. So, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Wait, was this in the original game? We can press plus for a tattle check and see if we have actually tattled any of these enemies that we're facing. I don't remember that being in the original game, but maybe it was. I don't remember. It has been much too long. But either way, I'm pretty happy about having that. I'm pretty sure it won't really matter anyway, because once we tattle, ta-da, perfect. That's a Goomba. Yeah, I'm one of those, in case you hadn't noticed. It says here, Goombas are underlings of underlings. No standout features to note. That's totally rude. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna maximum HP 2, attack power is 1, defense is 0. Oh, I kinda get the underling thing now. That's so sad. But yeah, see, once you tattle, it's gonna have the HP bar underneath of them. So I guess tattle check isn't really necessary. But I think it probably, yeah, that's right, get got! Honestly, it probably lets us view the tattle again, if I had to guess. So let me see this. Bam. That's a spiky Goomba, a spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name. Oh, he has a little bit more attack.
Just that spike helps boost his attack compared to the average Goomba.
The addition of the spike means you'll hurt your feet if you jump on it. Duh! Okay, let's tattle check this. Cool! So yeah, it literally just brings up the tattle again without wasting a turn. So that's pretty neat. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just take you out and then tattle the last one in a moment. I think I already super guarded you and I don't want you to die yet, so 0. Oh, I don't even need the super guard right now. Tattle. That's such an easy timing thing to do. Why even bother? Basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. You can hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up with a jump and it'll totally plummet. If it loses its wings, it becomes a regular Goomba for the rest of its life? No one ever talks about this! Oh, that's actually really sad. Wait, that's kind of messed up, though. I guess they don't regrow their wings? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but still, that's a raw deal. Oh, we just mugged them.
Huh. Later on, losers. That felt awesome.
Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from. They all have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them on. Hammer them or jump on them while in the field. Attack successful. Okay, yeah, first strike. So if we hit them in the field, we get extra damage before the battle even starts, which is going to be extremely helpful. Okay, we want to go this way. Come on! Come on! There we go. Take me across. And now we can enter this next pipe and go down yet another level. Sublevel 2. Jump! Oh! Okay, this is kind of cool too. If we jump on something like this, we get nothing. He was holding an item. Wait, how does that work again? Wait a second, how does that work again? Oops, I thought I knew how that worked. 1 second. Oh, okay. So we can't steal them. We can't steal the item off of the enemies yet. We definitely will be able to later down the line. I totally forgot about this point. Oops. But, yeah, it doesn't really matter all that much. All that it means is that the enemy is holding that item and they can use it on you whenever they want in place of an attack. So basically just like our own items that we have in our inventory. Like I said, we can't steal it from them yet, but one day we will be able to. And by the way, I'm probably gonna be doing this. And by this, I mean skipping some fights periodically for you guys, specifically the things that we have already fought before and are just wasting my time, essentially. Of course, I will be showing off level ups and anything particularly interesting that happens, but if it's just a run-of-the-mill battle and it's just, you know, refighting enemies that we've already fought before, I'm probably going to be skipping a fair amount of them.
Hey, look at this little tab here. I wonder what that's for.
Anyway, we don't have anything to do with that yet. We just want to go down this pipe. Hello, little guy. Oh, he ran away. Foreshadowing. Behind this block, we have another star piece. I want to hit you with a hammer. There we go. So here's a new enemy. Oh, and he has a mushroom. I wish I could actually take that from you. That would be awesome. Well, there's another one there, so I'm just gonna jump on you and finish you off. Now you can tattle the spinna, or spinna probably, right? It looks like a little tornado thing. Oh, Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin, papery boards. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures, actually. Its attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a hee-ah! Woo! Okay, yeah, that's pretty fast, all right. All right. Thankfully, with only, like, one attack, we can just guard it and not take any damage. Yahoo! Okay, very good. I'm getting a lot of, Hey, I wonder what that key is for up there. Oh, shoot! Okay, so, yeah. We can actually have this happen in which the enemy will strike first instead of us. You know what? I need to use my items. I need to use my items more. I'm such an item hoarder in games. If you've watched me play literally any RPG, you know that I am a horrendous item hoarder. I am vowing right now to actually use items. Let's keep our inventory at least a little bit manageable, please. But yeah, we're not the only people who can get, Oh, okay. Neat. We're not the only people who can get first strikes. Our enemies can as well. Well, I saw that down there, but I'm gonna pop in here first. For a mysterious, spooky black chest. Hey, you! Can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend! Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing. See, long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this chest. It was a real drag. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So, yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you. I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this chest. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat! Man, you're brilliant, aren't you? I just said it out loud! What's wrong with me? Oh yeah? Searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first, you should look for the key to this chest. Then use it to let me out. Definitely. Not sure how this chest guy would know anything about crystal stars. What do you think we ought to do? Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. This is what the key looks like, by the way. We had to pass by that specifically to come up here, so... Hey, come on. Being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh great legendary hero. Honestly, yeah, being stuck in a box would kind of suck. People die that way. Don't go into lockable boxes, kids. Anyway, here we go. Strange black key. It's simple enough to find. We already knew where it was. Very clearly, we were meant to do this, very fast. All right, here we go. Pop back in. I got a thing for you. Whoa, 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 you brought the key. Yes. Oh man, I owe you big. Here you go. Yes! Thank nothing.
Fools!
You're welcome?
Oh boy, did you fall for it! I burned you! What, you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Buggly wuggly woo! You're cursed!
Oh no, I hate curses.
Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well.
Curse tutorials, I'm into it.
From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse.
Trembling in my boots, as it were.
Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed! This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe it to you to explain it.
This is the most considerate entity.
Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y, and then BAM! You're a paper airplane. You'll control your tiny paper plane self by tilting the left stick forward and back. The plane will rise if you tilt the left stick in the direction behind you. However, if you keep tilting the left stick too much, you'll slow down and start to fall back to the ground. Once you start to rise, stop tilting the left stick. Timing is key. Try it now and suffer total aerodynamic humiliation.
I'm suffering from gliding. The power of gliding, oh no.
When you've had enough airplane shame, press B to deplane and get back to normal. So be honest, do you fully understand the peril this curse has bestowed upon you?
Yes, please do not explain it again. That would be the actual curse, honestly.
Farewell, you foolish fool.
Farewell, mysterious but yet somewhat helpful black box. So, wow. Wow. What was that guy's beef? Yeah, very interesting. This is a black chest. It doesn't seem like it has anything else to say. Oh, I should have tackled it before I, released him, but that's fine. Well, maybe down the line we'll get another chance. I love this black chest so much. So if it isn't completely obvious, these are power-ups. It's very fun. I love this take and I love this character. He is an absolute delight, like so many other things in this game. But for now, with a new power-up under our belt, it is time to wrap things up here. And in the next episode, we'll be going a little bit deeper into Rogueport and seeing what awaits us in the depths. Even though it's not really that deep yet, but you know, it is what it is. I'll see you guys next time. MasaeAnela out.